My name's Ekin. I'll be your Dungeon Master, your guide into this world of Dungeons and Dragons. We have a new player tonight. It's Jacob. So, welcome,
Hi.
Jacob. Hi, and welcome back, UB, Blade, and Sorok. Glad you guys could make
Hi.
it. All right. So, as per usual, we're gonna start with some preparations. Get your characters
Cool.
rolled up and ready for the adventure. All right. So we'll start with Jacob since he's new. We'll get him a character
Hi.
rolled up. So, welcome, Jacob. I know you've never played D&D before. And that's okay. We're gonna teach you. It's actually not very hard at all. So basically, D&D, I'll tell you what it's all about first. It's a fantasy adventure role-playing game, pretty much. You get together with your friends to tell a story through a game. You play the game by having a dungeon master and a group of players. The dungeon
Oh, I
master
know.
is a...
I know the basics. I know the basics.
Okay.
I don't know anything. I know like how the game kind of works. Is I know you have to build your own character type deal. I
Mhm.
know it's like a fantasy type deal where you like get to be whatever you kind of want. Just dope. Uh, I know about that. I do not know how to build a character. I don't know how to like do any of that good stuff. But I know basically that it's
The
a
basics?
basically like an RP.
Yep. Alright, so three steps Dungeon Master will describe to you the situation or what you're experiencing. You will decide what you want to try to do. Typically,
And you'll roll to like to your yeah. I know.
yep. Alright, that's it.
I'm, I think I'm pretty well versed currently.
Alright, that's good. So, then in that case, all you need to start playing, of course, is a character. So,
Right.
to create a character, we're gonna roll some dice to determine your ability scores. That'll be the
W.
first step. So,
So okay, so the abilities, what do they range from? Can I like pull abilities from like anime or like what can I pull abilities from?
This is a little bit different. This is old school, which means it's like it's not today's D&D. Like you can be dwarvish fighter. This is like completely different than from the today's D&D.
have you played more
Oh
modern versions of D&D?
yeah,
Yeah? Okay. Well,
Here, here. I have a way of explaining this. Have you watched anime before?
yeah, I love anime.
Like Goblin Slayer?
No, like Naruto. Look at my fucking banner and profile picture.
Okay. Well, in case you've watched Goblin Slayer, it's basically that world. It's like a cruel
I
world.
have.
There's really nothing. Like it's not all magical based.
You're not like a hero that slays dragons. No, you're just a regular person that goes on adventures to the dungeons and usually dies.
I would say that
Oh,
it's Goblin Slayer. Maybe the brutality of it might be similar because it's like real nature, I guess, in old school, but it's not exactly as violent or
Well,
vicious.
magical things in it is also pretty expensive. Like the two times he ever used magical shit in the show.
In Goblin Slayer, there's a lot of magic in there, and there's a lot of guilds and things that don't make sense in normal society.
Like a one-time scroll
There's no
thing.
such thing
That
as a adventuring guild. There's mercenaries,
no.
merchant guilds, things like that, but it's not like a JRPG. That would be like a JRPG. Um,
all right.
First thing
Let's
is
go
that
my
in this world,
character.
uh, you're not a you're not exactly a hero at the start. You're just a man, and you're
Well, I'm
out
thief.
there trying to be
Fuck you.
like a
I'm
soldier,
pickpocketing
of
people. You know
fortune.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could be a thief. That's one of the classes in the game. Adventuring thieves. They're not the same as normal thieves, though.
No, I'm a thief, bro. I'm pickpocketing you, taking shit and running away.
It's not really that. You'll figure it out. Trust me.
All right,
No,
so
I'm just playing around right now. I'm having a little fun and stuff.
it's all good. But
My character name is of course gonna be Obito. You know, gotta
of
support
course,
my
a
man.
You
picture of
can't.
him in the discussion is like a good thing to reference if you want to see like a difference visually between modern D&D and original D&D.
Nah, we're good. I know neither of them. I played original D&D before, but I was so lost. It was whatever.
You played D&D BX back then?
Just original, like not like original, like not what you're saying, like modern D&D. But I was like so fucking lost. I didn't know what was happening.
If you were lost, you probably were playing modern D&D or something. It's very simple back then. You can
I
like
got
very
I
lost.
got like basically just dragged around with these guys.
Yeah, that's probably. I'm not sure what
And
that was.
they just like threw me at the end of this night. Like they like threw me, and I took.
Also,
I have insane luck.
the
This I have really good luck for no reason. Um,
the
All right,
so
you're
so
the
good.
reason I actually the reason I actually tried to connecting it to Goblin Slayer because the main character is actually just a normal person that's like fully decked out and knows how to deal with goblins. That's all there is.
Wait, okay, so like, what are the different classes? Is it just thief and adventurer?
no,
No, no,
we'll get
no.
to it in a
There
little
is.
bit. But before we do that, let's go ahead and determine your character's ability scores. So this is a reflection of what your character is capable of as an adventurer, uh, soldier of fortune, pretty much. So there are classes which we'll get to after your scores, though. So first, we have to determine your strengths. All ability scores are generated randomly. This will decide who your character is in this world at the
Yep,
start.
I know.
So if your strength is going to be a 6, 3 to 8 is considered low, 9 to 12 is normal, 13 to 18 is high.
Oh, damn, I suck.
There's room for improvement. Does not mean you suck terribly. 6 could be worse.
Better
Um,
have some really good intelligence, bro.
Intelligence, you've got 10. That's good. No, wait, that's 9. Sorry.
Dang
Still
it.
good.
Still
Next
sucks.
is
My luck is not in it today, bro.
Wisdom is 10. So like I said, normal is good in this game. It's not like newer games where you need high scores to win. This version, you just need maybe a decent score to do your job. So, let's see. Next is your dexterity. You have 13. That's good.
That's good, bro. My charisma on point.
Alright, so that was your dexterity. And next is your constitution. Okay, that's 16. Very good.
Oh, nice.
What is it? What's Constitution?
That's like
I don't know how
your
tough you
AC.
are.
Huh?
it's like
I
your
How
did
tough you are.
endurance, your toughness.
four people explain it to me at the same time. What the fuck is it?
Next is your charisma. Let's see. You have
Oh, I thought dexterity was charisma. Damn. That's an L roll.
Alright. So,
5. Ow, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 for charisma.
we can see your highest score would be for the prime requisites, which are the first 4 scores. Your highest would be dexterity. So I would recommend you're playing a thief. There are other classes like fighter, cleric,
Oh, I was going
ranger.
with thief. I was going with thief no matter what.
Okay, sounds good. So as an
Question:
adventure,
what is the Constitution? I don't understand what that is.
it's your endurance, like your toughness, vitality.
Oh, okay. So I'm not gonna get. I'm not. I can get the shit beat out of me basically.
You have a good chance to survive hazards, and stressors.
All right,
It's
so
actually only a
I'll be in
good.
the front of the group. No, I'm kidding.
It's a plus two only one time.
What? I
Alright.
can only use it once.
No, it's
Yeah, no, like it's yeah.
don't worry about
So
that. It's just a bonus to your hit points. You can recover hit points quicker, and let's see. It also affects how much longer you can survive without food and water and such.
Oh, W. So I just don't gotta eat.
You still gotta
no,
eat.
not
You just
really.
last
You
much
do.
longer than normal people.
Oh, okay.
Whereas the normal man can maybe survive 7 days without water, you might survive 2 extra days, since your bonus is +2.
Okay. That makes sense. What about what about like the dexterity? Like what is that?
It's your hand-eye coordination, so your reflexes and
Oh,
reflexes.
okay. I thought that was.
Alright,
I
so
thought
you're gonna
dexterity
be
was
a
charisma.
thief.
I'm retarded sometimes.
It's okay. We are still learning, right? You're new, so.
So my charisma, my dexterity, and my constitution. Those are my highest attributes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Your dexterity gives you a plus two AC.
Alright, so as a first level thief, you have uh, numerous skills and responsibilities. Your class is your set of skills, your role in the party and such, your responsibilities to the party. Everyone here is an adventurer first and foremost. This means everyone here is here to fight as a soldier of fortune, right? And they're all hunters of monsters, treasures, and bounties. But you are a thief in particular, which means that you have thief skills, which allow you to climb sheer surfaces find or remove treasure traps, hear noises, hide in shadows, move silently, open locks, pickpocket, and backstab. You don't have to memorize this, but uh, you just have to give yourself an idea that you should be performing anything you think a thief
Thief.
would do
Yeah,
for a party.
yeah. Thief actions, bro. Like
Exactly.
you guys are fighting, and I slip into the shadow and try to get behind them type shit.
Yes.
Exactly.
These are like the scouts. It's not the same as a normal thief. You're an adventuring thief, which means you steal from monsters. You're like a scout, a ranger, right?
Oh, I can't fucking just be walking by in a town and just take that shit,
You
walk
could,
away.
but why would you steal from your homeland, right, or your country? So
I'm a rogue, bro. I hate everything. No, I'm kidding.
could ruin your own reputation. But the idea is these adventurers are trying to get rich and famous. Of course, you can become infamous, but it's
Yeah,
not a very
I'm gonna try to become infamous,
enjoyable
bro. I
way.
want to be fucking yeah. I want at the end of this campaign, you guys gotta fight me. No, I'm kidding.
All right,
Just become
so
so infamous, you guys have to go through one of my dungeons. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I suppose if you get that far in the game, so people
I
might
ain't
want to
dying.
start stealing from
I'm
you.
living, bro.
You're
I
not
got
getting
the ring
that
of
far.
immortality on my finger.
You're
I'm
not
living.
getting that far. He's not getting far. We all know this.
He's not gonna get far at all.
All right.
You got that soon.
Next is your hit points. This is your character's will to live, or how hard they can get hit before they're dead. Your thief has only 1 to 4 with a +2 bonus due to his high constitution.
So I have 6 HP.
Let me reroll this.
No.
Alright, so 3 plus 2 is 5.
I got 5 HP.
That's
That's not
pretty
good.
good. The average man
Oh,
only
that's
has 2
good?
hit points. Yes. 3 is nearly the highest you can get on a 4-sided die.
Oh, it's only a 4-sided die. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 1d4.
I don't know, man. I don't even know. I'm gonna be honest.
You're good, no worries. Alright, here's 3 d6s. Now we're going to roll for your starting money. You need to equip
Ooh.
yourself adequately for the adventure.
Ooh.
You'll be starting with a
Give me some
total of
money. Give me
12
some money. Give me some money. I live in Las Vegas. I'm a gambler. Give me some money.
So you have a decent amount of money. Right off the bat, you're
Cool.
spending 1 silver for your clothes. A set of
One
clothes that keep you
silver.
protected from the environment. Yes, a set of
No
clothes.
gold.
Gold is rare and expensive. You do not start with gold, but you can find it or earn it.
I'm gonna find some gold. Don't you worry. I'm gonna find it on the floor or something.
You have to go hunting for it. All right,
I'm gonna be walking by a random noble and just take that shit.
you could try.
Get my hand cut off or something.
Yeah, possibly.
Hey, so when you're doing pickpocketing, right? Is it like Skyrim, where it's kind of like you can see inside their inventory, but if you don't take anything, you're okay?
Um, Not really. And here's like
Oh,
as you would imagine in life. If you
fuck.
try to steal it, they might notice it, they might not. If they do, they can react. If they don't, you get away with it. That's it. And then you
They
can
don't react. You just take something from them and just like whatever.
yeah, because they just didn't notice you taking it.
Oh no, I was talking about like they saw you take it and they're just like, fuck it.
No, but if they notice that you're taking it, they can react actually.
Of course, they can call the guards. Guards will fuck me up. I'm guessing the guards in this game are like super OP.
AUB?
So
What's up?
I suggest you take level 1 character.
Oh, I am.
all right. Um, yeah. So guards or anyone else in this world that has to survive is as like you would be. There's not like a video game. So if you stab a guard in the gut, he's gonna die.
It's gonna
There's
W.
consequences.
Okay, okay, W. Okay.
All right. So next, we're gonna
Okay, so I got some okay clothes on, right? Like decent clothes.
hmm we're gonna spend 2 silvers on your lockpicks, your thieves tools,
Okay.
and then we need to get you a missile weapon. As an adventurer, everyone here is a monster hunter, and the best weapon for hunting is a bow, right, or a sling, some type of missile weapon. So the best one I can recommend you early on is either the sling, it's the cheapest version, or you can get a short bow, a crossbow, or a longbow. You have 9 silvers. You don't want to spend all of it right away. You want to save some for other things. But how much are you
How much
willing
is
to
the
spend?
crossbow?
Crossbow is 4 silvers. It is the
How
most
good is the
accurate,
crossbow?
highest damage, but it's the slowest to use.
Okay, as a thief, I want to be fast. What's the short bow?
Short bow, decent range and accuracy and damage as well. Easy to carry. It's pretty cheap as well. It's medium price, 3 silvers.
What about the longbow?
Probably the strongest missile weapon early game. So highest damage per round. Good accuracy. It's just kind of large, of course.
Large. All right. Have we determined my height yet, though?
You're an average. You're human height, so anywhere between I would say 5'6" to 6 feet, around there is average.
Damn. So I'm not. I can't be the character I am in real life.
I mean, possibly that's the average height. Is 5'6" to
Give me my 6'3" build, bro.
short might be 5 foot to 5'6", and tall might be 6 foot to 6'6".
Okay, yeah, I'm probably taller because I'm taller in real life. Or do you want to make me shorter? That'd be kind of funny.
Your height doesn't matter. Uh,
Well, I mean, it does if you have a bigger weapon, you know.
we just simplify it as man-sized and small-sized, or normal size and small size. Small size would be anything that's like a hobbit, right? 3 feet tall,
Oh,
4 feet
so
long.
there's a hobbit like longbow.
Yeah, so
Okay. All right.
well, they
How
would
much is
not
the
use a
longbow?
longbow. It's just the short bow would
How
be a
much is the
longbow.
longbow?
The longbow is something that only man-sized creatures could use. So anywhere
No. How much is it? Like how many silvers?
a longbow kit costs total of 5 silvers. Very expensive.
Longbow kit. Oh, so it comes with more than just a longbow?
Yeah, it will come with a quiver of 10 arrows.
How much is extra arrows? 10 arrows does not sound like a
An
lot.
extra 10 arrows is 1 silver.
All right. I have 9 silvers.
Yes, you have 9 silvers.
I want to spend them all, but I kind of want the longbow. All right. What's the second best dude from the longbow? What do you recommend for longbow?
I mean, the shorter version is the short bow, of course.
Okay, and that's 4, right?
That's 3.
3. Okay, sign me up.
4.
Sign me up. Sign me up. Give me an extra 10 arrows too.
Okay.
I'm walking around with 20 arrows in my back with my little bow. Walking
And
around.
you're gonna need a melee weapon in case you're in.
Yeah, in case things get dicey. Yeah, I know.
So the cheapest one I recommend early on is either the spear or the javelin. The
I don't
spear
want no
costs
spear.
3. You want a spear?
I said I don't want no spear. I want like a sword.
The closest you can afford right now with 5 silver is the short sword or the dagger.
I'm a thief, so let me get with the dagger.
Okay.
Wait. Does he already have armor yet? Wait, hold on. That's all my gold. Wait, do I have to buy armor yet?
Yes, you can buy an armor set. It's gambeson, light armor. It costs two
Okay,
silvers.
so how much is the dagger?
You already got it. It's 2 silvers. You have 3 silver left, so you
Oh,
can
okay.
still get a gambeson.
Okay, I gotta make sure my silvers is okay.
Alright, we got you a gambeson. It's a light cloth armor. Let's see. And last silver, I recommend you spend it on either a 10-foot pole to detect traps with, or some type of container. In this case, a sack, so you can carry loot or equipment.
I will take whatever burlap sack you could throw at me for 1 silver.
Sounds good.
Wait a minute. As a thief, I have a dagger, right?
No.
There's a chance for thief. I bought a dagger. So like, there's a chance we run into like wild animals, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll take the other thing then. Am I allowed to like craft shit? Like, am I allowed to like roll for like to see if it would work if I could craft it? Type
If you
shit,
could do
you
it in
know?
real life, then you could do it here. You don't really have to roll for it.
Dope. I could. Fuck yeah. I could actually. I'm Norwegian, bro. I can actually do that shit. Dope.
Alright, so
Dude, my character's fucking OP. I know how to blacksmith, bro. Hi, I'm so cool.
let's Good. All right.
My dad was so cool. He taught me how to fucking. He told me how to fucking sword fight. He taught me how to. My dad was cool.
That's good. Um. So you have a. Do you want the sack or do you want the pole?
What's the pole do again?
It's like a 10-foot wooden pole. Typically, you bring it to help detect traps.
Oh, but I'm a thief, so I can just walk past those.
You could
No, you
try,
can't.
but this would trigger like a. You know how like soldiers in Vietnam, they would have
Yeah.
minesweepers to detect mines up ahead.
Yeah.
So the 10-foot pole will just
Oh, it's kind of
trigger.
like that. Does
Yeah.
anybody else
Well,
have that pole thing?
you're kind of not thinking of the party. If you were able to do that, we would probably should probably just go up alone.
Bro, I'm not no thief. I'm huge. I couldn't be able to do that. I'll tell you right now. I'm not no thief. I'm big.
Yeah,
But
but
Like,
in
you
the
get
can.
the
game, you're
stick.
actually the opposite. You're not big.
I
You're
know.
6 strength.
I know. I'm weak. I'm a little fucking low. I probably could barely bench 135.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your
All right. Give me
life
the
is
stick.
strong, but the character here, he's still young, and he's still weak. But he has
Give
time.
me, give me, give me the stick. I'll take the stick.
All right. Lastly, you're going to choose a medieval name for your character. This will determine the character's culture. Naturally, if you choose a German name, then you're gonna be German. So if you choose a name like Wolf or uh,
All
something like
right.
that.
So I'm obviously gonna pick a Japanese name. I'm gonna go with Toby. Actually, Tobi. Toby.
Toby? Okay,
Yeah.
that should
It's
work.
a
But
Japanese slash American name. Could put me for whatever. I don't care.
the world is based off of medieval Europe, North Africa, and West Asia. So if you pick
Okay.
any other
Sorry.
name, you're extremely foreign, right? And you would have a difficult time, of course, interacting with the other peoples or cultures. Let's see. The Toby name origin is Hebrew, by the way.
Oh, okay. So I'm Hebrew.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so next is we're going to prepare the other players. Thank you for your patience, everyone else. And then Jacob, just sit tight. Gotta get everyone else ready for the adventure. So,
All right.
thank you. Yubi, you want to roll up another character, and then Blade and Sorak, are you rolling up other characters
I,
too?
I already have one. It's Erastus. Erastus.
Erastus, was this recently
Yeah.
rolled, or
It's the son of Modestus.
I know, but where's the character sheet? Like, do I have
It's
it
I
already?
I have it. I have like the stats and the HP.
I'm asking like,
You sh-
oh
oh,
yeah,
you should have it too. We rolled it together, me and you, and we bought things together.
when was this? When was he created?
I believe the last week or the week before.
Alright, yes, I found him. Okay, so you want to play as Erastus. Sounds good. Just send me that
Yeah,
nickname.
yeah, I'll do that.
And I don't know if you guys have permission to, but if you can, help Jacob change his nickname. Let's see. I think if you're an old guard, you should be able to change other
Jacob,
nicknames.
what will be your name?
He's Toby.
Toby.
It'll be Tobi.
Yep.
Alright, and so you're gonna play as Erastus. You have no silver, 4 hit points, first level cleric.
Poor guy.
Uh, do you have any preparations or anything you need to discuss before we set out with me?
Can I know what weapons or equipment I have? I don't have
Yes.
that listed down.
He's wearing a set of clothes. Around his neck is his holy symbol. He wears a set of Armor, it's his heavy gambeson, helmet, and shield. At his belt, he wears a morning star. Also, on top of his heavy gambeson, he wears a coat of mail. Slung around his shoulder is an empty sack. Actually, no. Yes, empty. Um, and hanging from his belt as well is a vial of holy water, or flask of holy water.
Homeboy is a priest.
Uh, I think that's it. No, there's nothing to do.
Okay, very good. And then Blade, are you going to play as Gundar, or did you have a different character you want to play?
I was gonna play as Gundar.
Sounds good. Let's see. Alright, I see him. So, Gundar, let me make sure this is accurate. Okay, looks like you were not paid out after your last adventure, so I'm gonna make sure he's
I
paid.
think I got
He earned 42
42.
silvers. He lost 2 arrows and he lost 2 torches.
Mhm.
Let me track this real quick. Okay, so 8 torches and 8 arrows.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I have a sling?
I can check. Let's see. No sling.
Okay.
Uh, Probably should try to get one if you can, so you can
I
shoot.
can buy him a sling.
Thanks.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So from 18 silvers you earned 42, so that brought you to 60 silvers. Now you're at 59 for buying the sling.
Okay.
Alright, and the rest
Um.
is, or you have a sling now as well. Okay, is there anything else you would like to afford your character before we set out?
I think I wanted to buy a gambeson and a helmet.
Alright, that's a good choice. Actually, you might kit yourself out with some armor at this point. Build yourself a kit.
Mhm.
Once you get a kit, you really don't need anything else after for a while. Just need to build some XP. But early on, you want to get the best armor you can afford yourself. So helmet and a heavy gambeson, you said.
Yeah.
Might I recommend, since you can afford it, a masterwork heavy gambeson? The price will be a total of, let's see, 2, 4 times 5. It should be about 20 silvers
Okay.
for a masterwork heavy gambeson. It's a -3 armor class, so you would jump from
Okay.
9 to 6.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, and for the helmet, you're at 39 silver. If you want a masterwork heavy helmet, prices will be similar. It should be about, let's see, 5 times 2 times 4 or times 5. So it's gonna be 5 times 2 is 10 times 4 is, or I mean times 5. 50 silvers. Actually, can't afford that one, but you can afford a heavy helmet. It's gonna cost 10 silvers, or you can afford a masterwork helmet. It should cost you 25 silvers.
Okay. I might just go heavy for now then. I
Okay,
can upgrade
so
later.
we're at 39. We go for the heavy helmet, so it brings us to 29. Alright, we have a heavy helmet now. That's a -2 armor class. So you're sitting around from 9, you drop down to about 4 armor class. It's pretty decent. Last thing you can afford yourself if you want is a coat of mail for 15 silvers. Um, it would do a -2 to your armor class, so you would jump from 4 to 2.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, got the mail halberd on.
More, so.
You're down to 14 silvers.
Okay. I did want to buy 10 more arrows.
Okay, you're down to 13 silvers.
And
And you have, oh, go ahead. that be it?
And then I was gonna get a thing of bandages and a sack, just to have.
Sounds good.
Can I use you and so you could buy me one more sack?
Yeah, I can buy him a sack as well. Then.
Thank you.
Get me to an even 10.
All right, and that was for Joseph, the sec.
Mhm.
Yes.
Is this a new character?
No, wait. I didn't change my name. Hold up. It's not Yosef's dad.
Yeah.
The name is John.
Do you spell it John?
Yes.
All right. You already posted his information for me.
Yep. It's in the record plus the one sack.
All right. Let's see. A first level cleric. Okay. Just make sure you change your class as well on your nickname.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
Can I have one question?
Yeah.
Is it possible to buy blunt arrows? And what's the penalty for it?
Um, a blunt arrow is like a training arrow, so probably it will only deal one damage then, right? It won't pierce as an arrow is supposed to do. It's more like a hard punch.
In medieval, I know in medieval times there were like big blunt arrows that were meant to do bludgeoning. Like if Archer shot you to the chest, he would break your ribs.
Yeah, so it'd be like a sling possibly. 1 to 4 damage, I suppose, or half damage. So 1d3. It would be like if you have a sharp bow, it would do 1 to 3 instead of 1 to 6 damage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it would be subdual, so it can't really outright kill anyone. Typically, it would maybe nearly kill them, but rarely will it outright kill them.
So sling is the only ranged weapon that the cleric can use, technically,
No,
on
you
living
can
creatures.
use it against. So, no matter what weapon you use, you're not really meant to, of course, commit sin, right? And usually, typically use a blunt weapon as to not murder something that doesn't deserve to be killed, right? So, um, but of course, it's also very coincidentally effective against certain undead like skeletons and such. Um, but you can still use a bow and arrow or a crossbow in our game. Just even if you use a base on a normal person, if you murder them, then that's considered a sin, right? And you might lose deity favor. So it doesn't matter
Yeah.
what weapon you use.
Okay.
If you kill someone, right, then you can lose favor because your God grants you these powers to help people, right, to do God's work.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm just taking your notes. 3 hit points. All right, you understand that your sack can only carry 20 pounds of equipment, so you have a few torches that are just tied and hanging around your belt. Not all of them can fit in your sack, so therefore they are exposed to the environment, which means if you are swimming, then they can get wet. The bags in this game are so expensive because they're somewhat water resistant. Your sack can be pulled tight and the interior will be dry like a water skin. So that's not filled. So 6 of your torches could fit in there and remain dry at all times. The other 4 will be hanging from your belt. That should be everything. So now that we're done preparing your party, you guys are going to take a small break, stretch your legs, use the bathroom if you need to. When you come back, we are going to start the adventure. So go ahead and come back in 5 minutes.
Just a little thing. We don't have a. We don't, I have no idea how to get to the dungeon.
Which dungeon do we want to go to?
There's only one.
Oh, okay, the hold.
But like, there's the main entrance and there's entrance through the cave. Am I right?
Yeah, the cavern we went last time.
Yeah, you know how to get there.
I mean, I've traveled there before. The last time we hired a guide. But he took a half share, so I think.
What?
I think maybe we try. I mean, I could try to lead us there.
Yeah.
It was
Like,
just
we're the first
forks
level.
right away.
No, but you have a lot of stuff. You have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm a magic user. I'm not. I'm gonna +0 the strength. So.
Even my dwarf doesn't have that much things as you. Holy fuck.
Well, yeah, we. Were you were there last session, weren't you? When we went through the cavern.
When the dwarf became retarded.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
I don't remember because I was half asleep.
I mean, yeah, we got out with quite a bit of money from the
How much
pitfall
was it?
traps. It was, I don't know. I got 42 though, and it was a pretty big.
Yeah, so it's 22. Okay, so I can buy a lot of armor for my dwarf then.
You get
And
the
make him
armor
a
up, you
tank.
can just send him in.
Yeah, he's gonna be the bravest dwarf that ever lived,
Oh yeah.
and he's gonna be a little mentally retarded.
Just a little bit. I'm sure he'll do fine.
If it happens again, I'm gonna be completely pissed.
Mhm. Did you not have a helmet on, or
Mm-mm. No money.
oh, no money?
No, I had a helmet on. I think that's why I survived.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got lucky.
Got real lucky.
Mhm.
So where did you guys go last time?
Cavern.
Supposedly there was a safer entrance into the hold through a cavern on the backside.
Yeah, it was really safe.
It was extremely safe.
And my dwarf became retarded because of it.
3
Huh?
pitfall traps, a bunch of snakes and some orcs.
I love snakes.
My dwarf is called now Hagrid the retarded. No, Hagrid the crackhead.
I can't wait to get a
By the way,
title.
John. Yeah,
Oh,
if you do
yeah.
something stupid or brave, you can kind of get a title. But I have one proposal. Please don't do anything stupid, okay?
Toby the mentally disabled.
No. That's not a good idea.
I should have. If you say something brave or stupid, I should have gotten a title for that a long time ago.
I feel like dwarves are like worse fighters.
Cause one
And
time
they're like,
on my third level cleric, I turned my back on the fucking ghouls and turned them somehow.
oh yeah, you were that was the MVP moment.
and then another time I somehow survived against specters.
Man, but listen, your Modesta's so lucky.
It's the power of God,
And
I'm
you
telling
didn't
you.
even know you didn't even know there were ghouls.
No, I did not know actually, like quite genuinely.
We have two clerics, one thief, and one magic user. That's our tank. This is gonna be fun.
Magic user with 3 hit points is a tank.
You have the lowest AC.
Even the
Should I
deepest.
should I buy a shield too?
Ooh,
Probably.
can get heavy shield.
How much is a shield?
Heavy
You should
shield
buy,
should be sick.
person with all the money, you should buy me an extra dagger so I can throw my dagger at people.
You can
I
throw a
don't
dagger.
recommend doing
Yeah,
that.
I think your bow will do.
Nah, I'm gonna shoot my
You use
dagger out of
bow.
my bow.
Okay, yeah, I could get a heavy shield.
Listen, we're not going there to fight. We're going there to find money.
Dang it.
Fighting is the
Like
last
Dude,
thing
the
you
my
want
moment,
to do.
character's
the
deadly.
moment,
There, my bite.
Gentlemen,
the
we have
moment we
about 5
see
minutes.
more.
So we're gonna get started here.
Mhm.
Okay? Let's see. Thank you for your
The
patience.
way you should do it.
But now we will begin the adventure. It is currently early June of year 12 in our campaign. Let's see. And tonight we
Year
have
12. So what happened 12 years ago?
that's 12 years in
We
the
died.
making. So that was the first game 12 years ago. Every game of ours is 1 game week, and every month has 3 game weeks. So there's a total of 3 times 12. There's a total of 36 sessions per game year. We're on game year 12, and
W.
we're on June, early June. So that kind of tells you how many adventures we've had on this server. We've been playing on this server since about 2020, but we had a previous one from 2016. And then before that, we were playing in real life from 2013. So, we've been playing D&D since
Yeah.
for 10 years in real life. And on this server, we've been playing for about 3 years in real life. And 12 in real or not real life years. Alright. So, this week, we'll have a small band of adventurers consisting of mostly first level characters. Actually, all of them are first level. We have Erastus, the Acolyte of House Ayubi. We have Gundar, the Medium of House Blade. We have Toby, the Apprentice of House Jacob. And we have John, the Acolyte of House Sorog. The 4 of you have met a few days ago to set out for an adventure from the village of... I think most of the characters are currently located in either Slaveria is one of the big towns we have played from, or Gevelon. In this case, Gundar, do you remember where your last adventure took place? I think it was Slaveria.
I believe so, because we were going to the hold.
Alright.
Stonehound.
And the rest is, that was you too. So Toby and John are new characters who are going to be from Slaveria. If your character survives, Slaveria is their hometown. This is the first village you set out from. In future games, you'll probably be visiting other settlements in search of adventure or fame and fortune. But as per usual, we are on a hunt for monsters, treasures, and bounties, typically from dungeons guarded by dragons. This land is a land of dungeons and dragons. Dragons being the most fearsome but prized foe. They're ever relevant out there in the wilderness, and they're the most fearsome of all the monsters. Um, and of course, then there's dungeons. Great underground complexes, strongholds and such, lost to time, with treasures, traps and such left to be encountered and, you know, triggered or taken. So uh, that's going to be how you're going to witness your fortune most likely. This is a game of Dungeons and Dragons. The most risk and reward can be found in the dungeon. For this part in particular, you have heard from the village of Silveria, adventuring men-at-arms and such, or soldiers of fortune, have been venturing to a place called Fort Stonehold to the west. It's just a few leagues out from your village, across some open plains that are currently rumored to be um, sprinkled or something with orc warbands. There have been orcs sighted in the borders of your village, right? They have been drawing or preparing, uh, sizing up the village and preparing for perhaps a war against your human territories. So adventurers are trying to take the battle to them. They believe that this dungeon might be their lair, and if they can, you know, set out for their stronghold and such, they can drive them off that way, right? Take them out from the source. So brave individuals such as yourself are doing this, right? You'll get rich and famous in the process. So that is most likely your course of or your goal of the adventure this week, unless you choose otherwise. It will be up to your party. There's other things you can do from the village of Slaveria, of course. It's nearby a town, so if you're looking for mercenary work or anything like that, most likely you can find that here or at the town. Um, Wilderness adventures can be found. You can just roam the land freely if you want. It's all up to you of what you want to do goal-wise. But tonight, this night before the adventure, you find yourselves talking over food and drink at a local drinking establishment, a tavern in the village of Silveria. So go ahead and discuss freely amongst yourselves, and when you're ready, we'll decide on the adventure goal.
Mhm. Could
Gundar,
get
I
back to
feel
that.
like we need a retainer.
Yeah, we definitely do. I have a little money, so I could probably afford somebody. Well, I mean, what do we need in Torchbearer?
We need somebody who can like. We don't have anyone with 2 attacks, so like if they push us or anything, we're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Let's
I
make
can
it a
I
cost.
like I can. It's gonna cost you silver for down payment.
Yeah, a couple silver a day, I'm assuming, right? And probably a share for somebody who's going to be fighting.
Half share and 1 silver per day. And you need down payment for his equipment.
Ooh.
Or we can try to go in 4, but I don't know. Torchbearer, like I feel like I can hold the torch.
Okay.
Modestus will hold symbol. Oh, Modestus, sorry. Erastus will hold his symbol.
Okay. Um. Yeah, I
But I,
suppose I'll try to find somebody who can a fighter of sorts.
Right. Because your party is smaller than the recommended party size of 6 to 8, I'm going to quickly kind of offer you some retainers. Quick hire some retainers. You can hire more after this if you want, but that will be on your own time. But
Okay.
these quick retainers, we can say that their offers accepted automatically if you want to pay their fee, which will be a standard fee. You don't have to negotiate because you have less than 6 to 8. So these guys are just 3-minute arms that are available to you. His name is Hengist, Pelfrit, and Relmad. Hengist has a crossbow, a dagger, safe clothes, and gamson. Pelfrit, uh, these are all minute arms to just bulk up your ranks, but Pelfrit offered services. He has a gamson, a shield, spear and dagger, and Relmad has light crossbow, dagger, and a gamson, or a crossbow and dagger and gamson. Um, they all have a set of clothes, of course, and additionally, their total costs will be 15 silver for a down payment. But they were willing to take it um, or get paid after the adventure. Uh,
so we get all 3 of them.
if you agree to pay them twice as much for a down payment. So if you can pay them early on, it's gonna be 15 silver for all 3 of them. If you can pay them after the adventure, it'll be 30 silvers. And then their down or their weekly wage, not weekly, but their daily wage is 2 silvers each, and they have no, they don't need the share. So it's just 2
Okay.
silver a day that you have them serve your party, and of course 30 silver down payment if they're paying after the adventure, or they're gonna get paid after.
Do we have any money?
If we can come up with 5 more silver, we can pay their down payment,
Your
and
last option
hopefully,
is you can have some free men that cost nothing, just a daily wage, and but these men will come with like nothing, right? They will just come with the clothes on their back. These are like beggars in the streets, or poor laborers, serfs that are looking for a way out, right? So these guys are absolutely free. You
right.
can pay them 1 silver a day, right, for them to just do non-combat roles. 2 silvers if for hazard pay, right, or if you want them to perform a combat role. So those are the cheapest options if you don't want to afford like
Wait, so
typical.
like, if you get them to perform a combat role and they die, can't you just nick the silver off of them?
Yeah, you could, but you'll lose reputation. So
So if they die, they have to keep their silver.
you will send it to their family, just like in the military, right? If someone dies, it's more costly to get someone. It's more
Yeah, bro,
expensive
I'm
to get someone
sorry.
killed
If he
than.
dies, I'm gonna be like, if one of them dies, I'm gonna take the silver and be like, oh, yeah, I got chased away by whatever killed them. Totally.
Yeah, so they know the
What
cost
if,
that
what
or
if
the risk
you
that they
like
take. But typically, it's more expensive to lose a member than to keep one alive, right? Just like in the military, a person that dies in the military, their family gets paid like $400,000, right? So
Yeah.
cheaper to keep them alive.
Gundar? You have 10 silver, right?
I have 10 silver.
What if we get only 2 of them?
Yeah, are they like a group deal, or could we cut down
They're not a
five
group
silver?
deal, so you can cut it
Okay.
down. You can just get 2 or 1.
Yeah, I say we take a swordman and a crossbowman, or the spearman.
I no, I would say I would take the one with the spear, 100%.
Yeah, spear for sure.
He has a shield too, so.
Spear shield.
Alright,
Okay.
you take Pelfort, his men at arms. Let's see.
Do we want a crossbowman?
Mm, what the other 2 people had?
They both had crossbows, uh, daggers, and gamsons.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's take it.
All of
Okay.
them?
We'll just get a spear and shield and a crossbowman, and I'll pay them their down payment of 5 silvers each.
W. Schwag. W.
Okay, you pay them
You
5
have a
silver
chance of
down payment.
survival.
Right, they asked for 2 silvers a day. Let's
Yep.
see. And the one who paid was
I paid Gundar.
Gundar. Okay, so that's your last 10 silvers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have Pelfort, and do you want Hengist or do you want Relmat? Hengist used to be a stable boy. He wears a necklace with the teeth of the horses that he got killed or died. And then Relmat used to be an acolyte. He's a failed temple acolyte. He broke his trust with his deity. He now has piercings and labyrinths.
I'll take the saber boy.
Okay, sounds good. Someone's mic is like bumping. If you guys know if it's you or not,
My bad.
just it's all good. Appreciate it. All right, let's set out.
Is there dragons?
What was that?
Is there dragons?
Yes.
W fucking. Can I tame a dragon?
You could try, but
I'm
it's
gonna
usually
try to.
hard to take on.
I'm gonna try to betroth a fucking dragon, bro.
Typically, the
I'm gonna set a
best chance
soul.
you've got is against younger
What?
dragons.
What
Older
did
ones
we
Of
are
course,
just
of
talk
course, of
about?
course.
What did we just talk about?
Come on, it's a fucking dragon. I have to try.
typically you
Listen,
have
if
to
you're
tame
gonna
it
be like
first.
level 8, level 9, I don't mind.
Yeah.
And
I'm
you
not
have
gonna do it right now. I'm not gonna do it right now. You think I'm stupid?
Yeah.
you're gonna probably die, man.
I'll just get molested if I do it right now.
So do we
Wait
want
long enough, you might see a chance where you do that. It's not unheard of. I believe in 2019, there's a band of adventurers. They took down a young white dragon, but did not choose to kill it. They chose to enslave it, and they took it back, marched it home to the village, and eventually they had to kill it because it caused too much problems and was too costly to keep around.
Fuck that. I'm not enslaving a dragon. I'm going to make it love me.
It's hard to do it if it's already like matured. If it
No, bro.
hatches from a
We're gonna
big,
find a fucking dragon, bro, and we're gonna kill this fucking dragon. I'm gonna take its fucking eggs. You don't.
yeah, that's the best chance you usually have, just like in any other animal, right? Training it from
W.
a baby. All right.
Wait, so if I kill a wolf, it can have cubs?
Yeah.
It might have cubs, yeah. You can get trained dire wolves and normal
You
wolves.
didn't
But
think about that, big dog?
No.
they're
My name
still
is
monsters in
Tamer,
the end,
bro. I'm
right?
gonna, I'm
So
gonna just, so my character starts to get like higher chances of taming things. I'm just gonna be like taming random like wilderness wildlife so that I could like
yeah.
try. So if you
So
encounter a wolf or something, I'm gonna try to tame it. You know, I might get bit. I might get molested a little bit, but I got a tagger. We're good.
have to remember that these animals are animals before they're domesticated. So no matter how much you try to train them, they're gonna be wild beasts first.
Of
And
course, of course, of course.
monsters
As
are
long as they
even
don't kill me, I'm okay with it.
so
As long as they don't kill me.
monsters are even more difficult to train, right? So
Yeah, because it's fucking dragon. You're not gonna be able to train that bitch.
yeah, so they're unlike Mother Nature, like wolves, they're not born out of evil, they're just born naturally, but monsters like dragons are from like hell, so they're naturally evil, innately evil.
Yeah, but you could find a good dragon. You could do it. I believe in myself.
Alright.
I'm gonna name. That's what my name would be. Toby the Dragon Wanter.
Mhm.
Toby the Dragon Savior. That's good.
Yeah, so did we want to go to the cavern entrance on the back? I could probably guide us there. Where did
Yes.
we want to go? Yeah, we'd have to fight orcs there, though,
Yeah.
for sure. Okay.
How many was there? Oh, they had backup, right?
Yeah, there was 5. I think we initially saw we killed 1, and then there was backup further in.
Bro, this bitch won't stop fucking hagging on me that her friend killed herself, and I said I don't care. Like, bro,
What we can do? We did it last time. There was only 3 of us, and we killed like 10 goblins just because we used our ranged weapons.
bro, we got this. I'm a thunk it,
Yeah, for sure. And there's a bit of a natural choke point within the cavern, which would probably increase our chances
We got this, bro. We're,
Oh
we're
yeah.
winning.
a little ways in.
Bro, my name is gonna be Toby the Cocky.
Okay, you're the leader.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
let's go to
after
the cavern.
a few hours of discussion at the tavern, uh, the night passes on, and eventually your party is able to set out in the morning after camping under the stars for a night as a small band of adventurers. In the morning, you're able to set out for your destination.
Oh,
I
nice,
did
nice.
want to memorize
It's
the
nighttime and
lights,
we're all
though.
supposed to be sleeping, right? We're supposed to be sleepy.
So,
Are we in like a tavern?
you were.
We're at a
Uh,
tavern. I'm gonna go
uh,
down. I have no gold or money. Fuck. Never mind. I can't drink.
Alright. Perhaps after you return from your adventures. But for now, it's morning now of day 1. Day 0 was, prior to the adventure, but today is the day you would set out. And you've
W.
already decided on your course of travel. It sounds like you guys are preparing to march west.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
West.
And
Westward
Joey, there's
ho.
a road that leads west across the open plain. Is that the road you want to take, or do you want to march into the plains?
I think last time we took the road as far as it went.
It's an old
Yeah,
caravan road,
let's
it
take
looks
the
like.
road.
Leads into
Yeah.
the mountains west of here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Um,
far west of here. Roughly 3 miles west of here. For long, as far as you can see, it's just open plains, rolling
yeah.
grasslands. Alright, and it's currently early summer, or early
Oh,
June.
Nox is here.
Alright,
Oh,
so,
oh, he's late. Yeah.
we begin the
I had.
march.
Sorry, I had two things. I'm memorizing the light spell,
Okay, thank you.
and then how does HP
Is there
recovery
a
work? Because I lost 2 hit
so,
points last
question?
session.
Question.
One moment. So for hit points, you recover all your hit points after an adventure, typically.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And then, sorry, what was your question, Toby?
Uh, as a non-magic user, am I allowed to learn a specific magic? I want to learn like a tame, like a calm spell. Like I can like calm things, like calm them down type deal. Because I'm supposed to be a trainer, so you
You're
know
a
what I mean?
thief. You're a thief, so on the higher levels you can use spell scrolls.
Okay, okay. So because I wanna be fucking, I want to get to the point where I'm just like, a really chill guy, and I can just like, I got
So
magic in me, but I'm not really a magic user.
you can't specifically learn them. You can get scrolls to use certain spells.
Oh, so I can't
Yep.
specifically learn them.
If
No.
you want, you will not be a thief. You will switch to classes to magic user. So,
Is there any way I can
Yeah,
incorporate it at all with my character?
you're a
yes.
thief. You can use magic scrolls on later levels.
You can either wait till your later level so you can cross train, but you
I just
always
gotta buy.
gain
I gotta
information.
buy a lot of calm scrolls then.
Alright. So,
W.
let's see, we have Gundar, the medium. He has memorized the spell light.
Oh, we don't gotta carry torches anymore, boys. You hear that?
Not exactly.
We do.
No.
We do. Were you gonna use it to blind someone?
I'm gonna use it
Oh,
to blind somebody or cover our exit like last time.
darn.
Yep.
Gosh diddly dang it. I feel like I'm gonna get shot in the back with an arrow.
Okay, so we
Get
have
shot in the
Gundar
front.
If you're gonna do,
By
Restless.
if
one of
you're
my
gonna do,
own teammates
if
too. They're
you're
just gonna
gonna
be
do
like, shut
it,
up
I'm
and
gonna be
stop
the one
talking
who's
and
gonna
shoot
do
me in the
it.
back with a fucking arrow. The guy with the
Holy.
blunt arrow is gonna fucking. I'm gonna be walking and talking. He's gonna fucking pull a blunt arrow and shoot me in the back. Shut up.
No, I'm gonna take the normal arrow.
We have Pelfors and we have Hengist. Alright, you have begun the march. From the village of Slaveria, you march westward into the open plains, toward the mountain range that stretches to the southwest of here. From there, you will seek out Fort Stonehold, an old ruined fortress in the mountains. But across the western plains, soon the village and the countryside disappears behind you, and you're out in just open wilderness for miles around. All you see are rolling grasslands. It's a summer day, it's warm and clear out. As you have heard, these open plains allow you to see far, but they'll also allow monsters around to see you from a far distance as well. Out in this open plain, you've also heard rumor of there being orc warbands. These dice will tell us today if any of these orc warbands are spotted or encountered during your march. Your march across the plains does not take long. You should be there soon, but as you approach the mountains, which you can see somewhat in the distance, just the start of them, a silhouette, or just the beginning of the mountain range on the horizon, you unfortunately have an unsight, or at an untimely moment, are able to spot an approaching band of you believe might be orcs, given the banner that they march with. But it's early in the morning, and you see them. They're just kind of not exactly marching, but encamped out here in the open hills or the plains among a few trees. You see their position as you approach. You can try to avoid them, but they've maybe spotted you now as you march along. So you see them at a far distance, a safe distance of
I'm sorry, what spotted us? I did not hear the
Yeah,
word.
I zoned out
at
too. Sorry.
130 yards. You
What's
see a
the
small
sorry?
encampment. You're
A
not
small
sure if they're
Um,
encampment.
approaching
What?
or not, or you see
Orcs?
a position,
or-
an enemy position potentially, right? You think that they might be orcs given the banners that they carry. They're these black banners with white paint on them, and it's hard
Okay.
to really tell what it depicts from this distance. You're at a far and safe distance. You spotted them out in the open plains. At
Think they have
again,
gold on them?
they're at 130 meters or yards,
Can I hit a shot from that far?
and they're
let's
west of
let's
us.
not.
No, 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 no,
Can
no,
Yeah.
can I hit a shot from that far?
Well, I think
You
we
can
should
try.
we should
no.
back up and
I
then
don't want to
quickly
try. I don't
pass
want
it
to roll to
around.
try. I don't want to roll to try. Just how likely is it? What am I gonna need to roll?
Um, you'll need to look at the range of your weapon first, and if it's within range, you can fire.
I have a short bow. What's the range of it?
So, the accurate range of the short bow is not terribly far, but the max range is pretty far. So,
Okay, so what's the max range?
all right, give me a moment. I'm checking.
Sorry, boys. I'm gonna do this a lot. I'm most likely not gonna attack them, but I want to know my chances.
All right, so as the rest
Low.
of you are discussing or figuring things out, Toby's busy kind of testing his bow and arrow or observing the distance. So while he's doing that, do any of you else want to take another action, like perhaps fall back at this point or keep discussing in the open?
Well, let's
I
fall
think
back.
fall back, try to break line of sight of the camp.
All right. So you quickly discuss and start making your way back. Toby observes. Erastus, what do you do?
Yeah, I also go back. Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that.
All right. Toby, with your observation, you've learned that your bow should have a max distance of 150 yards. These monsters are roughly 130 yards out, so it's within long range distance, but it's not accurate range. It's just open fire, right, area. So
Are they
you are
carrying
drawing.
anything with them, like a chest, or they carrying like farmers or anything? Like
It's hard to tell.
slave
You just see dots on the horizon and banners. That's it.
dots
You
on the
think that they might
horizon.
be an orc warband because
Are
there's
they
no one
coming
else out
towards
here.
me? Like coming towards our location?
It's hard to tell, but they're west of you. You're not sure if they're moving or not yet.
I'd vote to almost stay to see what they have. Maybe plan an ambush. How many is there? Can we tell? Can we tell if it's a lot or?
As you continue observing, you realize that they are indeed approaching. The rest of your party is split from you. They have fallen back eastward and are
Okay.
getting some distance on you, so you're being split from your party. Do you want to go after them, or do you want to continue observing the approaching enemy?
What time of day is it right now?
And your enemy are at the distance. One moment. It is daytime. It is early afternoon, or not even afternoon, late morning, and the monsters that you see now are at the distance of. Let's see, they've gotten closer. Looks like they've gotten one move closer. So while you've been observing, that means that they got. All right. So they're roughly 40 feet closer at this point. So
Okay, so they're how many meters out now?
instead of uh, instead of 130 yards or 130 meters, let's say that they have closed about 15 meters, something like that.
Damn, they are booking it. Okay. What can I see now that they've gotten a little bit closer?
It looks like they're slowly, or it's a careful march toward their position. It's been about only a minute or so, and they've only closed about 15 meters, 45 feet.
Can I?
So
Is there any trees near me?
there's a few trees out here in the open grasslands.
No open
From your
grasslands. So
position, the closest tree is 6 yards from your position.
6 yards. Okay.
a small tree out in the open.
How observational are orcs? How good are they at observing things? Like, are they buffoons? Are they a little stupid?
Um, your character might not know this
Oh,
if you don't know it, right? So you've never
okay.
encountered an orc yet. Toby hasn't encountered any orcs yet.
Okay, well, I'm gonna guess they're big. They have muscles. So they're probably stupid. I'm gonna follow my party westward.
Alright,
Yeah.
your party's a good distance from you now. Those who have fallen back, how far did you want to continue? Did you want to just
I'm
keep
now
running?
I'm now sprinting. By the way.
Yeah, I will. I think we
As
need
far
to
as possible.
get out of here.
Alright, so Gundar,
As far as possible.
John, and Erastus began to run as far as they could, given the time that has passed. They were they were booking it, running east through the grasslands, making their way as far east as they could. And maybe half a minute later, Toby finally starts to run after you, right? And Toby, as you pursue your party, they're running too, so it'll be hard to catch up with them.
Yeah, but I'm
But
a little faster than them. I'm a thief, bro. I'm quick on my feet.
depends on how
Got
much
this.
equipment you wear.
I'm not wearing very much equipment. I'm not even wearing armor. We got this. I'm catching up.
Alright. As you're trying to catch up with your party, let's see if these monsters continue pursuit.
Have they seen us?
If
Oh,
you can see
100%.
them, they can most likely see you. You're out in the
Oh
open
shit.
plains.
Oh fuck. Okay. We
It
should have
looks
planned a
like they
fucking
are
ambush or
pursuing us.
something.
So
They're
we're gonna go
pursuing
into
us?
evasion and pursuit rules. They are indeed.
Alright.
The closest to them is you then. You're a separate party at the moment until you regroup.
Fuck.
How about we just go
Leading
back
the
to
party
we go
is
back and end it?
one of the most difficult.
No. We're good. We're good. I'm fine.
Alright.
I'm gonna split off. I'm gonna split off and maybe head east to see if they follow me or if they
Toby,
follow you guys.
do you want to split off or do you want to continue after your party? You feel like you're catching up. Your party is slower than you. Just
Okay.
gonna
It
stay
all depends
together.
if they're still following. I turn back to see if they're still following me. To like look.
They are
I
indeed.
stop. Pretty,
Your enemy is indeed approaching still, and they are actually pretty quick on their feet. You can tell that they're
I
not killing
fucking
too many
I
monsters.
get shocked and surprised. I start heading east because I want to make sure my party doesn't die. So I start booking it east. I'm faster than
So
these orcs. They're
splitting
big
up,
and burly.
give them
I can
two
outpace
different
them.
directions. Uh, Toby, let me check your equipment real quick. It appears
Should be able to outpace orcs. Be good.
you might have the same rate of movement as they do, but your party
What?
does not. So you have a good
Oh,
chance
so
to
my party is slower than them. My party is
yes,
slower than them. Okay.
yes
All
they
right. Yeah.
are.
So I take off. I take off eastward. To see. I try to get their attention so they don't
Okay,
follow my party.
lead
I
them
want to get.
east.
I take a shot at them because I want to get their
Your
attention.
party is running east, so which way do you want to go? West? South?
Uh, I'm gonna. Yeah.
West is
No,
the
'cause that would
enemy's
be directly
position.
into them. Where are they coming from? Where are they coming from?
They're to the west.
Okay. Yeah. South.
South. And you lead them toward you. You kind of stop,
Yeah.
let them get a little closer, and you let them gain
Fire an arrow at one of
position.
them. I want to fire an arrow.
Do you want to fire when they become within effective range, or do you want to wait till, effective
I
range, or do you want to just
basically,
fire?
if it hits them, it's just a bonus. I basically just want them to see that I'm a target.
Okay, so from the moment you turn around to face them again, they have gained 2 moves on you, or at least 1 move on you, because you are stopped and taken aim.
Yep.
So that
One
means
move.
from the distance of the distance of roughly
15 meters is what you said last time.
it was 15 minus 15 from 130. So now it's at 100 meters or 300 feet. You're firing. That's the
Yep.
current distance from you. So 300 feet.
200 feet is so fucking close. Okay. Yeah, I need to after I fire that arrow, I immediately turn around and book it.
All right. So at 300 feet,
Immediately.
you fire. Let me see this is the effective range of this short bow. It's probably less than that. So
Yeah. It's cool. I just want them to see the arrow. That's
all
it.
right. So
If
this
it hits, if
short
it
bow.
hits one of them in the leg, I'm happy.
All right. That will be considered normal, but ineffective range. So it can fire in their direction, but the chance of it hitting is extremely low. So
Cool. I want to roll to hit him. I want to see what I'm gonna if I'm gonna hit him or not.
Alright, so pretty much what needs to be rolled to hit, to even have a chance to hit one of them is there's only gonna be a 2 in 6 chance that you land in the area of the, you land in the, on their position, pretty much, like a trap, pretty much. One might trigger a
Yeah.
trap. So it's 2 in 6 chance, and if it's a pass, then of course we'll roll to hit
Okay.
at the penalty that's provided.
Yep.
So it's a 5, so nowhere near a hit. But you landed,
Nowhere near it.
yeah, nowhere near like a actual hit, but your arrow does still land around 100 meters west before you start running again. After that shot, they would still be moving, so they would have closed their full movement. They're running after you at this point. And in 10
Good. Okay. So they
seconds,
got I got their attention. Good.
in 10 seconds they can charge or sprint 120 feet. So that at this point they're running as fast as they can.
All
120
right, and
feet
I'm
is
I'm
also
running as
known as
fast as I
40
possibly can as
yards,
well.
right? So they got 40 yards closer, so at 60 yards or 60 meters, you start running southward, right? Leading them
Yep.
toward you. And this die will determine how many are within sight. Right? They're at again 60 meters, so that's only 180 feet. So at that distance, that's like only like half a football field or a little more than that, right? So
Wait, I
even
missed a shot from less than a football field, and I've shot bows before. There's no way I'm missing that shot.
this is their current position now. That was their
Oh,
past
okay. I was
position
like, there's
was
no way I'm missing that. They fucking sprinted that quickly.
their past position, yeah, in 10 seconds they ran down. In 10 seconds they ran 60 or 120 feet down the grasslands.
Wait, why
So
did I give them 10 seconds to run? No, I should have turned around instantly. That's what I said. I should have.
no, they did not stop for you to shoot them. While you were shooting them,
Oh
they were
fuck.
running.
Okay. Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah.
So
I
they
get
have
that
an
now.
action while you're taking your action, right? So like for a moment you turn around. Before you shot, they were at 300 feet. After you shot, they were a lot closer, right? They were
Okay.
at
Okay.
180
So
feet after you
so
shot.
I didn't hit them, but that arrow definitely fucking provoked them, huh?
Yeah, fired in their direction, but it did not land a hit. All right.
All right.
So
Am I
this
able to
next roll
from
here,
when I observed them? From when I observed them when I was taking my shot, could I like see how many there was?
yeah, this is the roll to tell you how many you
Okay.
saw approaching your position. But while you were running and while you were shooting and before you start running again, the rest of the party, did you guys want to keep running east or something else? You guys can feel that these monsters are starting to catch up, because you guys are only able to sprint at the rate of, I believe there's some heavy encumbered among your ranks, so
Mhm.
you're able to only sprint the rate of let's see, is it 30
Who's
feet
heavy
in 10
encumbered? I'm
seconds.
sorry.
Or it might be medium, but I was thinking that it would be your magic user Gundar, so I can double
Yeah,
check his armor, his
I'm
encumbrance real quick.
definitely heavy.
And if you guys are sticking together, you're moving at the rate of the slowest member. So Gundar's got 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 21. Uh, let's see. 8 torches is 24, so 8 times 3, right? Yeah. So 21, 41, 45, 46, 51, 61, 71. Let's see. 111, 100, let's see, 111, 114,
I need to
15,
buy a book
16,
about orcs. I need to buy a book about orcs next
119.
time.
He's carrying 120 pounds of gear or equipment, so he's definitely heavily encumbered.
Oh, you're fucking encumbered, bro.
Every
You're
10
fucking.
seconds, he's only able to sprint. This is sprinting, by the way, not even just standard marching. He's only able to sprint 30 feet in 10 seconds.
Damn.
So,
Jesus Christ, he's
with
slow.
his equipment. So at this point,
They gotta catch up.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
gonna catch up to you guys pretty soon.
basically, what
Yeah.
he's saying right now is, if I wouldn't have taken that shot at them with that arrow, you guys would be fucked. You're
So
welcome.
the monsters have moved the total from the start. The monsters have moved a total of, because they started at a distance of 130 meters from the entire party, right? So, and the party was able to run for about 44 rounds. So from 130 meters, which is also understood to be 390 feet, they're currently, they've moved a total of 15, so that's 45. 45 plus 120, so minus 45 minus 120. Uh, they are at roughly 225 feet from the party, pretty much. Yeah. So the party was able to get the main party was able to move a total of 4 rounds. So they would have gained a distance of 30 feet times 4, so plus 120. So between the party and the monsters, that's 345 feet. Between party number 2, which is Toby and the monsters, there's 180 feet. So the party is 345 feet at the moment, while Toby is 180 feet, and he's starting to run south. So the party's still at least 2 to 3 rounds away from the orcs, right? But they can't keep
Yeah,
running for
but the
long.
orcs have also like looked at me, saw me as a threat, and are now running towards me instead of the party.
And here's the roll to see how many there are. All right, we're now spotting their numbers. There's a total of 4 in this small band of orcs that are pursuing your party. They're
Okay.
at this point. I'm gonna roll the reaction to Toby, who fired at their position. They are ignoring him and actually are
What?
running toward the slower party. So Toby, as they kind of keep running east, you can actually stop and start firing on their position again, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Absolutely. I wanna stop and fire again.
So you ran in the next round. You were running. You ran roughly 120 feet southward, or less if you want. How far south
Yeah,
do you want to
less. I
run?
wanna. As I saw that they weren't pursuing me, I slowed down. I
Okay,
didn't
so
use a lot
maybe
of my
only
energy.
half as much movement, so
Yeah.
60 feet. So you would run 60 feet south. So imagine, I'll put some markers down so you guys know, like the general positioning of everything.
Oh no, I'm
So
good. I have memory. I have a memory like a mule. We're good. I don't need that.
up screen is north. The enemy are coming from the west. So I think
Westward.
on your screen it should be left. It should be west. So let's do it here. So it should be facing this way. So you have them, the enemy coming from the west. We have the main party moving east, and we have the and we have let's see, is that correct on your side? I'm not sure if the camera reflects correctly. Oh wait, it should be the right side of the screen should be west, right? Is this the right side for you guys over here?
That's left.
That's left.
Left. Okay.
Remember, think of it as you're
Discord
on a theater
Discord
stage. Think of
reflects
it as you're on a
differently.
theater stage.
Okay.
Right is left and left is right.
All right. So this is left for you guys,
Mhm.
or right? Yeah, this is right. So
That's right for us.
your enemy was starting from the east and running west. You guys were running east. Oh no, the party started from the west and was running east toward you. And you guys started east of the monsters and were running east back toward the village. East would be on the right side of the screen, right? Let's see.
Yep.
Oh no.
But we ran like as soon as we spotted them.
Yeah,
So
as soon as they
Okay.
spotted them, they ran. I was the one that
So this
stood
is the
knocking
party,
at them.
and then this is south over here, or south would be bottom of the screen. So let's see, south, west. I'm looking at this in the perspective. I'm trying to look at this in the correct. Okay, so this is up here is north, or up here is north, here is south. So this is north, this is south, and this is west, and this is east. The
Yes.
monster started from the west, so put the token here. And then here's your party, and then here's the southern party. Okay, there we go. So southern
Gotcha.
party, you're roughly 60 feet south of the monster's position, and how far west? It was starting at 180. The monsters ran for another 120 feet. So from your
I take a
position,
note. I take a note that these things don't tire out quickly.
as they're running, they look like these animalistic brutes with pig heads and furs and axes and such and spears. But as they're pursuing your party on kind of all fours as they run, you can see that they close another 120 feet west, or no, sorry, 120 feet east. So uh, they're roughly 60 feet east of you, or no, sorry, 60 feet west of you, and 60 feet north of you. That's toward Toby, right? So
Okay, so
60,
they're still 120 feet away from me technically.
pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Unless you go diagonally toward you. So,
All
but you're
right,
gonna
I'm
be
taking
firing
another shot
from
at them. I'm taking another shot at them.
you're gonna be firing from
And they're
roughly
continuing. Yeah, they're
90 feet.
continuing to run, and I'm taking another shot.
And for the party, from 345 feet, they closed 120 feet on you. So they're roughly 225 feet away as they pursue you. But Toby opened fire again. Toby is a thief. The enemy are being fired upon him, and because he's a thief, he has backstab. Now this won't really count as the enemy are somewhat aware of him, but are not facing him, so they're not defending against him, and he's not exactly behind them either, but he is at their flank. So because he has somewhat a mixture of the bonuses, I'm gonna provide him a partial backstab here. So because he's a partial backstab, he can either take a +4 to hit on the enemy's position or double damage as he fires from the south. So it's up to Toby. With your partial backstab, do you want a +4 to hit, which will increase your chance to hit in general, or do you want to take double damage? So if you do hit,
I
you
want
take
a +4 hit. I want +4
hit.
hit.
Increase your chance to hit. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so you take a +4 to hit as they are pursuing your party. You fire at the 15 +4 is 19. They're
Plus
within
2 from
range.
his dex too.
You're at
He would
90
hit.
feet. 90 feet is considered the normal range of a short bow, and then +2 from your dexterity, right? Or +1 from dexterity.
Yeah,
+2.
I
That's a
believe.
+2 dexterity.
He has a +2 from con, right? Not +2 dex.
Oh, it might be a +2 con. Yeah, it's +1 dex. You're right.
All right, so total
Oh, I
bonus
rolled a
is
nat 20.
19 +1
No,
from dex.
sadly.
That's a 20 to hit. So that's a hit against this against one of the four of them. He deals 1 to 6 damage with a short bow. Total of 2 points of damage against a 8 hit die or 8 hit point monster. He's lightly wounded one. So you saw your arrow went into the shoulder of one of the four.
Okay. Are they noticing me now?
At this point, probably, most likely. They're probably at
Okay,
least
I'm
some of
turning
them
around and I'm
see
fucking
you.
booking it because there's no way they don't fucking follow. At least that one's gonna be following me.
I don't know.
All right. So that was a shot from the south position. This party continues running. Is it east? Right, running east for another
No.
They're gonna catch us. I think we turn fight.
turn and fight.
Yeah,
Stop
we
and
need to
open
need to
fire.
third.
Yep, we're turning
Yeah.
to fight.
All right, so you
The
stop in
whole
your
thing I'm
tracks,
trying to do is trying to make him get away from you guys. I'm trying to
and
save.
as you stop in your tracks, you guys will spend a round equipping your weapons. So Rastus, what do you equip?
I'll be like a frontline. I believe I have a shield and morning star.
Okay, you equip those two weapons as you know, slow down, come to a halt, and then past you further east, the other two press behind you, right, will equip their weapons. So Gundar, what do you want to equip?
I'll equip my spear and I'll hold it in both hands.
You want to be with Erastus side by side, or do you want to be behind him?
Yeah, I'll be side by side with him in the front.
Okay, and then John, how about you?
Sling and a mace.
Sling and mace. All right. So as you guys are equipping your weapons, the monsters continued another 120 feet, but they split up. Two are continuing west, and two are running south at this point. So let me add another
Okay,
token
so I
for that.
halved their party for them. So I did good for my team. Cool.
Yep, dividing and conquering. Like playing a game of chess. Let's see.
Yep. Because what I'm gonna do basically is I'm just gonna outpace these orcs until my party kills those two, and then I'm gonna fucking run towards my party and be like, guys, let me out. I should be able to outpace these orcs though because I'm a little faster. Because I'm light.
They are moving at the same rate.
Yeah,
They are
but
also light.
outpacing somebody is kind of just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
You'll be able to at
outpacing them.
least
I'm keeping my
keep them on
distance.
your
I'm able to.
tail. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Does anybody
Right.
ever watch Naruto?
I used to when I was a kid. Okay.
You guys
So-
know who Toby from Naruto is?
Deacon,
Yes.
just so you know, I'm standing behind our front line, but like 5 feet to the west.
Here's the orc token. And here's another one. So they're going to be starting to split up now. And from your position, the ones that stopped in their tracks, they had to like first stop and turn, so that took their round as the others continued running. And so they're gonna start running, but you're gonna start booking it, right? So
Yep.
their distance was at 60 feet roughly.
Mhm.
By the time they slow down, they will start running toward you. So there will be 60 feet of distance as soon as you start running south. And they
Okay,
start running
so
south.
is the damaged one among the party that's chasing me,
Yes,
or is
yes.
okay?
Definitely. And the others are running toward your party. Their distance is roughly 225 feet from your main party. So 220. This party is 225 feet from the party, and from here to here is 60 feet. Okay, so
And the retainer. Can I have the names of those? The one with the spear and
yeah.
the cross.
So the
Like,
crossman is at this point equipping and loading his crossbow, and that was Hengist. No wait, I think it was let me double check. Yeah, Hengist is the one with the crossbow, and then Pelfirth is the one with the spear and shield. So Pelfirth will join you in the front lines. He'll raise his shield and brace against the enemy charge, while
I'll
Pelfirth
brace.
is or Hengist is preparing to open fire. So
Gotcha.
as your party was in the midst of equipping, the monsters have closed another 120 feet toward your position.
Oh, they're right on you guys
So
now.
minus
Woo!
120. So while you guys were equipping, they were moving, and they're at 105 feet from your party. And then while that was happening, of course, we know that John, or I'm
We're
sorry,
just you're still I'm still the same
Yobi
distance away from.
ran uh, ran roughly 120 feet south, and they ran 120 feet south after him. So there's 60 feet between him and them at the moment. At any point, if he stops, they'll likely close the distance. But before they close the distance, he'll be able to maybe get one shot off. So Toby, you might kind of get them away, and then kind of
Yeah,
move
that's what
back
I'm
to your
planning to
party.
do.
Yeah.
I'm planning to run towards if there's any forests or anything.
We're in the open plains, so there are some trees out here, but they're rare and sparse, right?
Yep. Can
Okay,
orcs?
so
Oh fuck, I can't ask you that because I don't know. Never mind.
right, so
Oh, they got axes too. They could just chop down a tree if I climbed up that bitch.
our foe are pursuing. Okay, we're gonna start with the next round. So for the next round, believe that looks like Erastus or anyone in melee is just holding the line, right, preparing for melee, while those behind them or between them are opening fire at this point. So between the easternmost party, right, who will fire? I know at least Hengist will with his crossbow.
And John.
John with his sling.
Yes.
Alright, so as the enemy are pursuing, closing the distance at this point. As they're closing in, we get a few shots off. One sling from John, and this is at the distance of, you can wait till they're in close distance, right? So I'll let you kind of hold fire until they close in to short range. Short range for a sling is 40 feet. So when they become 40 feet or within 40 feet, that's when you let loose the stone. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay, so at 40 feet, that's when you shot. You will get a +1 bonus to hit for short range. 17 plus 1, 18. What's your dexterity?
I believe it's minor.
Okay, so you spun your stone violently and then let loose at 40 feet. Your stone was hurled and dealt a total of 4 damage to one of the orcs.
Woohoo!
And the orc that you hit was small and died. The stone went right through its
Ooh.
chest, or into its chest, and
Can I say
crashed.
it didn't kill him, but it just knocked him out?
You can say it was a duel, yeah. So you know you at least crushed the rib. Slings don't outright kill, so even if I say you kill him, he's likely still alive, but
Oh,
barely.
okay. Okay. Okay.
So I can mark it
Yeah, I was
though
gonna
as
say
a
that's not
duel.
very likely that a sling killed him. Maybe an arrow, but the fact that the sling did more damage than a fucking arrow is wild.
Which is
Right.
Slings
sad.
used to be like back then versions of like AK-47s.
They hit like a truck.
They,
Alright,
yeah, they do.
let's see. Like a
Yeah,
man
not
on
if you're
rails.
wearing fucking. Oh wait, these orcs aren't wearing armor though. Never mind.
They went first. Um, but might
Slings
kind
could
of be rough.
probably, at the very least, break someone's arm.
Alright, so that one's hit by a stone from 40 feet. And then one more shooter was the crossman. He fires at a -1 penalty because he's a normal man. And then short range bonus of +1. So no bonus total. Crossbow's fired, 15 to hit. That's a hit. Damages 1 to 10 damage with the crossbow. He deals 4 damage to his foe. Let's see if it's a kill. Before it can close in, this one was puny. The crossbow bolt or curl went right through its face. And that one fell over dead as well. This flank was cleared. There's only 2 left. And they're pursuing our poor thief Toby, who is kind of looping back toward the party at this point, right? So as he's kind of turning around toward the east, trying to lead him back to the party can quickly start to, change position, face southwest, and take aim. Now, as
Yeah.
as you take aim, because Toby is running toward you. Toby, do you want to run like directly west so that they have a chance to hit the monsters, or do you want to run directly toward the party northwest? In that case, you'll be in
I'm
their line
gonna
of
run
fire.
directly toward the party with and make myself as small as possible. So duck, do whatever I can to make myself as small
If you
without
make
hindering my running.
it will hinder your running naturally if you were to kind of close up, right? Not spread your
Okay,
wings.
so
So
if I hinder my running, how fast are they catching up on me?
as your dungeon master or guide, your best chance is to run westward. That will give your party a decent chance to hit the monster that are
Okay, I'm
60
gonna
feet
run
from behind you.
slightly westward. I'm still running towards them. I'm gonna just
Yeah,
basically run by them.
exactly. So you can run westward and then directly north instead of northwest. So if you run northwest, you'll be in their line of fire, right? But if you run
Yep.
west, the
So
monster is still
I'm running
60 feet
towards
from you.
them, and like I'm still running towards them though. I really.
Yep, you're just directly running toward them. So if you're
And if
running
they
directly
miss,
toward
I'm
them,
fucking booking it towards them. I don't care if
right,
there's two of them and one of me. I'm
all
dead.
right. So as you're running 120 feet closer to your party, westward, let's see. Your position from your party was a greater distance. It was at
Yeah.
225 because they just ran south the whole time, and then minus 120 now as you're running. You're gonna be closing in on 105 by the end of this round, but as you're making way toward the 105 foot mark, uh, east of your party was able to take aim and fire on the enemy 60 feet east of you. So in that case, party here, you're firing toward the enemy, and this
Don't
time
fucking
it's
hit me.
just the slinger, because Hengist is reloading his crossbow. Takes one
I'm
round.
also I'm also slinging.
Okay, sling and stone. Two stones hurled at the enemy's position from roughly plus 60, 165 feet. Sling's range is max 160, so this will be, but you'll wait maybe halfway through the move before you open fire. So like halfway through the round, the enemy will close another 60 feet, which will bring him to, instead of 165, it would be 105. So at 105 feet, halfway through the round, that's when you let loose your stones. That would be at long range. So at long range, you get a -1 penalty. This is for both shooters. So we'll start with the Rastus, the Equine.
I have a +1 deck, so that cancels it out.
Okay, 18 to hit then. That's a hit. You deal 1 to 4 damage. Do you want to go for the wounded one or a fresh one?
I'll finish the wounded one. Try to at least. I don't think I
2
can.
damage. Alright, you've wounded him again as he's running. Suddenly a stone hits him again, this time in the leg, slowing him down a bit for just a moment. And then a weakening
So
him
he's
for
what now 5 meters behind his friend or something.
something like that. But it wasn't enough to hinder him or kill him, uh, do any devastating damage. And then another stone was hurled. This time it was from John. 19. Okay. Even with penalties and
-2.
bonuses, still a hit. -2 total. Okay.
Yep.
Still a hit. You deal 1 damage. Did you go for the fresh one or the wounded one?
First one.
Fresh one. Let's see if it's a kill or not. Fresh one's pretty big. Not a kill yet. But they're hit for a moment. They continue pursuing your friend. And your friend is still running westward, still trying to close that distance. By the end of this next round, he'll be directly south of you, and will start making his way north. That'll be your last chance to maybe get a shot off on the enemy before the enemy are directly behind him, right? And you won't be able to shoot anymore. At least you won't be able to shoot safely. Um, so one more round, one more chance to shoot these monsters down before he's within, before he's in your line of fire, just directly making his way toward you. So your last chance. This time Hengus is firing with crossbow. This time, of course, the slingers are slinging stones again. Here we go. Slingers, we'll start with Erastus. 17 with penalty and bonus, it's still a hit. Did you go for the one you hit last time or the other one?
Yeah.
This time you deal 1 damage. He's still standing. Still running.
God, yeah.
As he runs, a stone hits him again, but just barely. And then, of course, another stone was hurled from John. It's a 4 to hit.
Bro,
That stone missed.
fucking other orc off, please.
And the last shooter is Hengist with his crossbow, going for the one that was not hit yet this round. Deals a 6, miss. Okay.
Damn it.
Now he's running directly toward you guys. The monsters are directly behind him. And at this point, you're just gonna have to wait till he joins you. You're gonna probably run past the front line, let the front line take the last two enemies. So as he
Basically, that's what I'm doing.
closes in, do you wanna join the front line, Toby, or do you wanna run past them and kind of take cover behind them?
I'm gonna join the front line.
You sure?
I
Yeah.
You're a little thief,
I got.
alright. So
I'm gonna
you'll
join the
run up to
front
your
line.
party, and as you close your distance slow down toward your party position and join them, you have your bow in
Okay.
your hands, and
I'm fine.
as you as you slow down, the enemy close in. You know they're crashing into your party's melee ranks. As they crash into your party's melee ranks, those with longer weapons are able to, of course, engage in melee right away. Um, so as
So
long as
okay, what I wanna replay what I did. I didn't just fucking stop at the front line. I went kind of behind them, so when they crashed into them, I could fucking slip through them too, and with my dagger. I didn't just fucking turn the fuck around. That would be stupid.
all right,
I'm not
so
stupid.
but the enemy would run. There's only two of them. They would run toward your party's position, and two of you are ready with weapons. It was Palfirth with his spear. There was another spearman. It was it Gundar?
yeah, it was Gundar.
So before the enemy could really close that distance, your spears would reach them, right? And you
Mhm.
would be able to land some hits potentially. Let's see if either of you hit. We're gonna check for Gundar first, our magic user. Rolling a 15 to hit. Okay, that should be enough. What's your strength?
6. So it's
Okay,
no
minus
bonus.
1 penalty.
And that's
15, 14. 14 to hit is still a hit. Damage is 1 to 6. You have the spear in one hand, right?
I was holding it in 2 because I don't have
Oh,
a
two.
shield.
Okay. So bonus of plus 1 damage, but the minus 1 from your strength. So 1 to 6 damage. 1 damage. Okay. You hit one of the two wounded orcs for 1 damage. It's still standing. Your last chance is Palfirth before they pass your spear wall. Palfirth lands 9 to hit. Okay, so that's a miss.
It's a myth.
And as the enemy close in on your position, they are in melee with you. So in melee, you can only do 2 types of movement, either retreat or withdrawal. So they will close in to the distance of roughly 3 meters or closer. Let's see. Uh, they will get pretty close. They're gonna enter close combat to the point where you can't use your spear effectively unless you're further back. So because of that, you'll have to spend a round falling back while they just get free swings on you, unless there is someone to intercept and keep them at bay. But two of them pursue. They close that distance as you attack them. So they were moving. You got your attacks in, and then they would pass your spear wall. And with that, in the following round for melee, they would get to swing on your party. But while that was happening, Hengist was able to load his crossbow, and the slingers were able to actually, they were standing apart. They were able to fire. They were probably like off to the
No, no, no,
flank.
no. I switched back to shield and
Okay.
Morningstar as I saw them coming straight.
Do you want to step forward and intercept them before they can close on your spearmen?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. So we have one of you pushing forward to engage them in close combat while the spearmen are able to keep their distance to continue using their spears. While that's happening, the slingers moved off to the flank and were able to open fire. Slash missile combatants. So missile combatants are off to the flank, continuing to suppress the enemy. If you want a clear line of fire, you're gonna have to spend 1 round moving to the enemy flank. If you fire from where you're currently at, which is just off to the side, if you miss, you can hit your friend in the back because they're in melee and they're within somewhat your line of fire, right? There's a chance that if you miss, you'll hit your friend. They're not in your direct line of fire, but they could be. So for those who are shooters, such as John and Hengist, John, are you willing to take a whole round to just move to a flank in the grasslands, or do you want to fire from just the side?
If I fire, who am I gonna hit?
Me.
You would hit whoever's in melee, so you would potentially hit Erastus in the back of the head, right, as he's in the midst of combat.
I'll move to the side. I'll move to the
Okay, so you
flank.
spin around, moving to the flank. As you're running, Hengist is in the middle of reloading this round, but he'll come after you next round. So you're gonna be off to the
All right.
flank.
Am I allowed to draw my bow? Because I'm
And
close, but I'm still in bow range. They're still not on my.
your
They're
bow
still
was
not on
already
my
equipped,
ass.
Toby. So basically, as they were in the midst of hand-to-hand combat, as you know regroup with your party, start to catch your breath, you could rejoin the fight and go after or join John off to the flank, so you can fire with your short bow. How does
I'm
that
gonna
sound, Toby?
get John off to the flank.
Alright, so you join John. He's running toward the flank. So you guys are kind of, booking it east, or west, I mean, away from the direct fighting as the monsters are busy, fighting off your front line. You guys are just kind of running through the grasslands off to the flank and taking a crouch position to fire from, right? A safe position to fire from. So as you do that, before you can even fire, you have to move. So you guys, as you're moving, they're in the midst of fighting. Here's a round of fighting going on. So we're gonna do the launchers did move, but it would be intercepted by Rastus, right? Rastus would step forward and start swinging on them. Here's the initiative between Rastus and them. Party initiative is, or Rastus initiative is 4. Rastus, what's your dexterity?
+1.
You're full loose. It's you against them, and you got that swing on before either of them. Here's your swing. You scored a 12 to hit. What's your strength?
It's no bonus or no minuses.
Okay.
Just a question, real quick. I have to go for like 10 minutes. Can I have somebody else control me for a minute?
You'll just take a moment, a break or a breather. Don't worry about it.
All
All
right.
right. So, uh, as they're in the midst of fighting, right, we see a hit from who's this? Erastus. Erastus scores a 12. That should be enough. Or actually, what was your strength? You said
10. It's
10.
normal.
All right. Your full are carrying shields, I think. Or no, no, they don't. They don't have shields. They just have one-handed weapons. All right. So, the other weapons in 2 hands. But you get in there close and personal with them, and you start swinging, and you score a hit. You deal 1 to 6 damage to one of the two. You want to go for the badly wounded one or the freshly wounded one?
And the freshly wounded one.
You dealt 3 points of damage. He still stands. All right. They have 2 chances to hit then. All right. So that's 2 of them. Here we go. If either of them hits you, not 1, and at 20. Then at 20 hits and deals 1 to 6 plus 1 for a 2-handed swing. 2. All right. So a total of 3 damage toward uh, Erastus. How many hit points do you have?
I have 5.
So you have 2 of 5 now. Take a nasty hit. Alright, Erastus, as you're wounded by one of the 2 monsters here, pig-faced, brutish demi-humans, they are attacked again by the spearmen, right, who poke at them from a distance because you chose to intercept. So here are the spearmen coming to save you, right? Potentially. We'll roll Gundar first, scoring an 18 with a penalty, right? What's your or bonus?
It's a -1.
Okay, so 17 to hit, still a hit. Damage wise, it's a static bonus because you're using it in 2 hands. So 0 bonus. 2 damage. Do you want to go for the one that was just wounded or the other one?
We'll go with the one that was just wounded.
That is a killing blow. The spear goes into him after as Erastus's mace crushes into its shoulder, your spear goes through its gut. Together you guys kill him. Okay. And this is the roll for Palfirth. He has a -1 to hit. He's a normal man. 13 -1, 12. 12 to hit is still a hit. He deals 1 to 6 damage. The spear is in one hand. 1 damage to his foe. Not enough. Getting close though. Very close. The last one standing gets a morale check. Over half of them have been defeated. Alright. After the morale check, it looks like they're gonna stand and fight. Let's see. So the last one fights to the very end. That's his as the one beside him is stabbed in the gut and smashed. He continues swinging his axe in two hands toward the man who just hit, right, which is Erastus. And as that's happening, this guy's moved off to the flank, right? This guy loaded his crossbow. In the following round, these guys will be able to open fire. This guy is gonna make his way toward them, and then you guys will continue melee. Melee happens first, so before they can open fire for this next round, you guys get another round of swings. Starting with initiative, I'm gonna do a party initiative is one, monster initiative is one, simultaneous. So as you're all getting your chance to kill
Wait,
this last guy,
wait. Didn't we move the last round? Like the round before?
this was that round. We just removed
Oh,
it.
yeah. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. So it's the next round now. So it's round three. So during round three, we see that Hengis is moving for round three toward the shooters. The shooters are firing for round three. The melee commands continue melee for round three. We are still on round three. So at the start of round three, we'll start with melee, and we see it starts with we're gonna start with the monster's chance to hit. It's a 4. It's gonna be a miss. Everyone else, you get their stabs and smashes in on the last one. We'll start with Rastus. He scores a 16. It is a hit. Before anyone else can swing on this guy, Rastus, the closest to the monsters, crushes the last one with 5 damage.
Revenge.
Kills it.
Rushes him.
That's it.
Okay.
The melee is done, and you have survived the encounter. 4 of them lie dead at your feet. 2 at a distance. Actually, all of them are around you pretty much. Yeah. There's some a
Is
little
it
further east or
is it
west, I
one
mean.
unconscious?
That one is further back. We did shoot them from a distance, right?
Mhm.
With a stone. So,
Is mine
immediately
also
after that,
unconscious because I hit it with a mace?
he chose to subdue it instead, but he was
Long
stabbed in the
range
gut.
OP.
The last one that you hit probably is subdued. Did you want to subdue him instead?
Nah, I'll just kill him. It's
Okay,
not a,
rush
it's
to go.
not a sin. I was defending myself.
Alright. These are also demons, right? They're not humans.
Well,
Alright.
if I'm actually following the actual religion of the Islam, if I have the right to kill someone if they're trying to kill me.
Mm, okay. Alright. So, the monsters are dead. Um, let's see. Immediately after the combat, some of you might want to go and find the one that you felt you know, knocked unconscious, while the others might start looting, while some might start recovery. So, starting with Erastus, as soon as the fighting ended, did you want to regroup to discuss, or did you want to take immediate action?
I'm gonna go look for the one unconscious.
Okay. And as you go off to the west looking for the unconscious one, potentially unconscious, we gotta roll to see if he's still conscious or not. He's probably unconscious. That's a 4. Alright. Um, Gundar, what do you want to do?
I'll start looking through the two we have in front of us here.
Okay. And
Make sure to collect those heads.
Hmm.
let's
Are
see.
they? Would we know if killing orcs is worth anything to the local town?
It is. Orc war bands are a threat to the village. And, of course, a call to arms um, has also provided reward money for those willing to go out and hunt these monsters down. You'll be rewarded roughly 10 silver per head.
Okay. See.
That's something understood by all soldiers of fortune from your village. Let's see. So as Gundar goes through their loot, or
I
starts
mean,
looting,
I feel like that's something that's common in every world. Even back back in like medieval times, like hunting like wild animals that could be considered dangerous, like wolves. Like used to be able to like cut off like their ears or something like that, and they you would bring it back, and they would give you money for hunting down wolves.
Mhm.
alright. Um, thank you for that. But You're not in this game, sorry. So try not to
No,
interrupt.
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay, so as Erastus is making his way west, as Gundar is looting, John, what is your action?
They're demons, right?
Demi-humans, they could be considered demons, right? They are monsters from the dungeons.
I'll cut. I'll start to. Cut. Can I? I can't cut their heads, right? I have nothing to do with.
A bladed weapon would be required.
I don't have one. Then I'm gonna just help our magic user here.
Alright,
No, actually, I'm gonna borrow a dagger from the thief.
he's not here, so you can't really borrow a dagger from him. He's off to the
Um,
side, kind of with you, resting, kind of recovering his breath from all the running that he did.
then I'll call the retainer with a spear and just tell him got this, and I'll take it.
One of them
So,
had an axe, I believe, so you could also just
Oh, yeah, I'll take
rip
the
off the
axe and
head.
just chop their heads off.
alright, so starting with Erastus, you made your way west into the grasslands. You would come across two of the monsters that you shot down to the west. They're separated though, so one was killed, one wasn't, right? Which one did you want to close on, or which one did you want to approach first? The dead one or the unconscious one?
I'm sorry, say that again. What's up?
Which of the two that you shot down did you want to approach first?
So there's one that looks skilled, and there's one that just looks knocked out. No.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the knocked out one and just you know and just take its weapons and all that shit.
Alright, you start to disarm him. We'll see. For those who remain at the original position, it sounds like Kundar, you started looting them. You would roll one over, look through its belongings. It's wearing some furs. The furs are filthy and unserviceable, but still can provide some protection. Um, Besides that, they had their weapons. You found a spear, you found an axe. These look like the weapons of soldiers, right? They're decent weapons, but they're rusty uh, and chipped. They have a -1 penalty to hit, so they are somewhat unserviceable. Instead of masterwork, they're just damaged, right? So
Hmm.
corroded. Um, so opposite of masterwork. Let's see. Other than that, you also were able to discover some money hanging from their belts. You would open up with like furs or fur pouches, right? Just like not really fur pouches, but animal intestines or bladders dried up and hanging from their belts, but they would be carrying some coins on them. These coins, you slice these skins open. They have around their copper pieces. They each have roughly 50 of these pieces on them. So a total of 100 copper pieces is what you recover from two of them.
Okay.
Alright, as you're doing this, John, on the other hand, was looking at their necks, figuring out how to cut them. He had a retainer come toward him.
Actually, can I just tell to my retainer to cut their heads and go after our cleric, Erastus?
Well, he can't do two things at once, so what do you want him to do?
Then I'll go with Erastus.
Alright, so you tell him, cut their heads and join me later, right? And you go after
Yep.
Erastus. And Palford only has a spear and a dagger. So yes, should he use his dagger? It will take a while though.
Yeah, just you do as much as he can. Just try.
Alright, he kind of nods. He's like, alright, sir. Sounds good. I'll do my best. And Hengist, on the other hand, picks up the axe on the ground from one of the dead orcs and just hacks the head off after about 2 or 3 swings. I think this will do. And he goes for it again. As that's happening, of course, John was making his way toward Erastus. On the way toward Erastus, you will encounter one of the two orcs killed off to the east, or the west, I mean. This one would be the dead one. Did you want to just pass it over and continue toward Erastus?
Yeah, I just want to go to Erastus.
Alright, as you're making your way toward Erastus, back to Gundar. Gundar, you were finishing picking up the coins, and where do you put the coins? Do you have your own bag?
Yeah,
Or
I have a
pouch?
pack.
A pack? That would fit. You open your pack and you're able to spill the coins into your pack. They jingle and such, and you're mostly... Is it empty pack or... No, it's a pretty full pack. Let's see. You got torches and such in there. Alright. But after loading your pack with the coins, what would be your next action? Oh yeah, the two retainers carry their heads toward you. They don't know where to put them.
Mm,
They're bloody heads, dripping with dark
We can just
red.
carry. We can just carry them in our hands.
Okay. Well, you're not there, John. But you yell to them, say, "Just carry it!"
Yeah. Yep.
yeah, I mean, we could cut loose some of their furs and maybe wrap it around them to carry them.
Okay.
It's not getting blood all over us, but
Palfort and Hengist get to work. And in the
I'll
meantime,
just.
John, you found the Rastus. Before you can find the Rastus, sorry, Gundar, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say I'm gonna observe the surroundings and make sure we're not being crept up on by more.
As you finish looting, you kind of get back into focus or observation, right? Start to become more aware of your surrounding again, right? And in the meantime, Erastus, as John is making his way toward you, before he gets to you, though, you got to the unconscious one. What did you, after disarming it, you just found it was carrying it had the axe. It fell not far from it after it was shot down. You took the axe and what do you want to do with it? Throw it to the distance or keep it?
Yeah, throw it away. And actually, I was looking at what else he had,
Yes.
like money wise.
You would turn him over. He would start to wake up. Do you want to beat him?
Can I
Or
subdue him again? Is that possible?
yeah. So as you start to wake up, you just kind of kick him in the back of the head, and he goes unconscious again. Hopefully he's not dead. We'll roll for it. See if you broke his neck or not. You heard his neck crack. He's probably dead now. Okay. So you killed him, but you start looting him for his coins, and you found also 50 coppers on this one. They were carrying some monies. These are human coins, right? Or coins made by the realm of mankind. So they probably looted them somewhere. Alright. As you recover these coins, you're joined by John. John,
I
you
just
just
screamed,
arrived.
"No! We could have taken him as a prisoner, and he might have tell us where their lair is."
It was an accident.
What do you mean that was an accident? I saw you killing him.
You got scared. Didn't want to take any chances.
We could have even got more money from him when he's still alive.
Alright.
Huh?
So from here, John and Erastus, do you want to continue discussing or do you want to take action from here?
I'll just go back to the one that's dead and search him up.
Did I drag him? Just drag. Can we drag these two back so they can hack their heads off?
Okay, so you start dragging this one as John makes his way toward the other one that wasn't looted yet. In the meantime, back to the main party. Gundars, you continue to observe your surroundings. So far, you're in the open plains. Nothing else has been spotted. Whilst you're carefully on guard, observing, the retainers finished wrapping the heads in the furs. And the furs smell terrible and are now dripping with some blood. But it's better than carry them with their bare hands. Alright. So the party is soon regrouped after some looting was done. the heads or the bodies of the other two are brought over halfway. The retainers make their way toward you guys with their axe looted from the monsters. They cut the heads off. They throw it in the furs. They wrap it. The money is looted again. We have a total of 200 coppers looted from these monsters.
Woohoo!
Okay, so shall we continue toward the dungeon? We only have
I
about though. We've been playing for roughly 2.5 hours now, so let's take a small break. Um, take
I
a
think I
what's
think we
that?
could I think we could wrap it
Wrap it up
because our
tonight.
someone left.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's take a small break, and then we'll wrap it up. Get you guys back home with your small
Okay.
bounty.
Gotcha.
Come back in 5.
Okay, sweet.
We killed some orcs. I'm happy. It's not much, but it's honest work.
I thought you guys were gonna go for the goblin caves again. Hello?
Yo, what's up?
I thought you were gonna go for the goblin caves again.
No. That's in the other city.
Huh?
That's in the other. That's in the other village. That's a week long way. You had to pay 3 silver to get there from our city.
Ah.
We just get like we all have like 20 silver. That's not bad. That's enough for a heavy gambeson and some stuff. Like I'm happy with this. Not sure how about you, Gundar and AUB. I got ignored. Okay, never mind.
Huh? What? Say that again?
They ignore me, but that's fine. How you been, Kiri?
I've been alright. Sorry I wasn't able to make it in time.
That's fine. No worries.
It's not
So
fine. Shame on you.
come on, be nice. He's gonna leave like we had a person that left like literally 5 minutes after the game, so before the game started.
Hmm.
Gonna be here for next session.
Yeah? Is there gonna be another one?
In about hold up. Hard math.
Does buying
9
a
hours.
sling come with stones?
Yes. You just pick up the stones from the ground.
Okay. Did you
get a
see the
sling and a
video I
bow.
posted?
Yeah.
Did
I've
you
seen
see
that.
the Yeah.
Yeah, that's I know what a sling means in D&D. That shit's fucking ah.
Not in D&D, like even in real
But
life,
like also,
slings are basically AK-47s of the old age because
yeah,
they
they
did
like
some damage whenever you like hit someone with it.
and it's
And
one of the
nowadays
first
it's like nowadays it's like hard to like hit someone with it. But back then, fucking crazy.
people knew how to use them. Like they were training and like holy
Yeah.
fuck.
They're using them every single day and they're getting better and better at them because that
Yep.
was like a weapon of war. Now it's like seen as something pathetic because there are so many things that are so much better. But like you could break someone's arm or even like instantly kill someone by like crushing their skull if you hit them in the head.
Like, I know it's
It's
crazy, but like
crazy.
you know what's funny?
What?
Medieval archers, right? The really like the better ones, not like the average Joe, but like the better ones. When they shot somebody to the eye,
It wasn't like once in a lifetime thing. It was just like, good shot. They were so good.
Okay. Well,
All right, gentlemen. It's been roughly 5 minutes, so let's wrap this game up. After our small hunt out here in the wilderness, we can make our way back home to the village of Slaveria and split your treasure. The journey home should not take long. We made our way west into the plains in hopes of getting to the dungeon below for Stonehill, but fortunately, the dice had other plans for us. We encountered a small orc warband patrolling the grasslands west, and then you took them down, carried their heads back to your village. A few hours of marching back home, you're able to split your treasure pretty easily when you get there. So, your total bounty came to be 40 silvers for the 4 heads that were sold or traded in. And additionally, you looted 200 coppers, which is 20 silvers. So a total bounty of 60 silvers must be split between your party. Now, we must pay the wages of our retainers that we hired first before we split the treasure. So the retainers each wanted 2 silvers per day. You will pay them 2 each. Is that fine? Or something
yep,
else?
That's fine.
Okay.
that's fine.
So from 60 we drop down to 56. Okay. Retainers are paid.
I honestly think our thief should get a half share because he almost killed us and then just left.
So John,
I'm not sure if that's too
or
mean.
Toby, I mean,
Yep. I'm not
he
sure if
might
that's
not be
too
back
mean or
again. So he is the rookie as well. He did not listen very well. So it's up to you.
Yeah,
Maybe he comes
I'd
back.
give
We'll
him a half share.
give him a half share.
yeah, we'll give him half share.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's
I'm
back.
back.
Welcome back. The party is discussing the shares. They decided because we're near the end of game time tonight, we only play for about 3 hours each game. They've made their way back to the village to split the bounties, and they're discussing whether or not they should give you a full share or a half share.
Oh, damn.
But since you're back, like I thought you just left and not coming back. So
Since you're
No,
back, they might give you a
I was
full
gonna
share.
come back. I had
Yeah.
to talk. I had to talk one of my friends out of suicide.
oh, okay. I'm
My
sorry to
bad.
hear that, but I have a question. Are you planning on playing another session?
On returning, yeah.
You're gonna play another
Okay, let's
game
give
with
it a
us?
full share
Okay,
then.
let's give him a full share then. Alright,
Mm, for sure.
but yeah, thank you for playing with us. Jacob, hope you liked it.
Yeah, it
Toby
was
was a
fun
pretty
while I did
decent
it. Hey, what
thief out
happened?
there.
Did we make it to the stronghold?
We did not. We were
Nope,
wrapping it up
we
tonight,
just went back.
so we were able to hunt some orcs down, but hopefully next time we'll have a quicker prep time and we'll be able to get to the stronghold without interference. Let's see.
Mm.
But they decided to cut it short tonight and get the small bounty we got. You know, it's a small party tonight. We don't want to take too many risks. We already took a big enough risk tonight. It almost could have ended poorly, but it was some good action on your part, Toby.
Yeah, no,
Split
it
the
could have ended
enemy.
really poorly if I didn't split off from everybody.
Yeah, that was pretty clutch.
So
And
that did help.
and the fact that it was the fucking two big ones that took after me.
If they cut up two, that would not have been good.
Yeah, you pissed him off. That's
I
true.
All
pissed
right.
off the big ones. I was like, hey, over here.
So let's see. There's only 4 shares then. Let me see a calculator. Divide it. Let's see
I should
calculator.
get the big share because I saved everybody's ass. No, I'm kidding.
All right. So 56 divided by 4 is 14 each. So you each get
So
14 silvers.
I say we do 12 and give the rest to uh Gundar because he put the down payment for the
That is true.
retainers.
That cost them 10 silvers.
So at least he
So
gets something back. You okay with it? Or do you want
Yeah,
the
I'm
whole
fine
10
with that.
silver?
if everyone takes 12, then he gets an extra 6. So
Yep, that works for me.
he'll get 20 instead of 14, and everyone gets 12. Technically, you all made more money than him because he, of course, spent 10 on the retainers. So
and the retainers, the retainers kind of saved our asses a little bit.
yeah, the extra
Yeah,
numbers help.
they're
Yep.
They shot some of the monsters dead. or stabbed some dead. Hengist did pretty good. Let's see. And Pelfar.
Bro, my character literally ran around a flank and then just kind of stood there and was like, "I'm just gonna watch."
Yeah, you did your part. You led them astray. Let's see.
See why I tell you standing back and observing sometimes is the best strategy.
That strategy would be
I
like
was kind of
getting the
scared
way.
when you said you wanted to stand in the front line though, because a lot of times rookies do that and they end up getting killed right off the bat. So the only way you lose this game is dying, and yeah, you were
Yeah.
close to dying if you stood up in the front line with Erastus and they targeted your ass. It would have been over.
Oh
But
no, I figured I was
fortunately,
gonna. I figured I was gonna die, but I was like,
I don't
at
like.
least I'll get a good lick in, save my team. You
It's
know?
true, but if you want to get far in this game, if you want to be a struggler, you have to survive, right? So you have to do whatever it takes.
Oh, my
Losers,
Don't
character's
be like
probably my character. My entire character's thing is help saving the team,
exactly, that's good. But
defend the team no matter what.
there's everyone has their own way of defending the team, and sometimes, uh, if it means standing in the background, it means standing in the background, using a bonus action.
Toby the
So
sacrifice.
we
And
don't want to see anyone getting killed potentially, because it would be a waste of your time, right, to see you
I
lose.
thought you were gonna die. I'm not gonna lie.
Good
Mhm.
experience.
oh,
I was I was
is
worried.
insane.
It was a close call there. It was good that you decided to go after. That was a good move. Like you
Most of
take
the
back
people
the
that
village
try
now.
that, the new players,
They
die
get killed out
instantly.
right, right there and then. Like once we hear that, yeah, I want to go and run up and stab them in the front lines. I'm like, all right, see you later.
Because like even I think a 9 would have hit you, just a 9 on the roll, or like a 10.
No, he has an armor class of 8. He has a high dexterity. But even then, monsters have a good chance of hitting him. Then they just need 11 or
I like
higher.
having. I like my endurance being really high because I can run very far.
Yeah, your
That's
constitution.
the only reason I survived that. Is because my endurance is so high.
Yeah, with a higher constitution, you're able to last a little longer during the sprints.
Yeah.
So.
So basically, like orcs are. I'm going into the village right now, and I'm buying a book on orcs and monsters of the land. Basic guide, you know.
do you
Give
know
me,
how to read?
You need
give
to
me
get
a
books on them.
rundown. How much does
So,
that book cost?
for one thing, books were rare and expensive in medieval times, right? So, few people actually knew how to write and read.
I can do
Among
both.
adventurers, only about 50% of adventurers actually know how to read and write. So,
Oh shit! So can I buy? I want to buy paper and stuff. Like I want to buy an empty book like that I can write in.
yeah, you could. During your next adventure, before the game starts or outside of the game, you could buy things. But tonight the game's ending, I'll just note down that you want a book real quick. It costs only 2 silvers for an empty book.
And
So,
a quill or a pen or something I can do right
yep,
with
it will come with it. It will come with it, empty
charcoal.
quill.
Most likely charcoal.
Right, let's see. Alright, that'll
Cool.
be it for tonight. So, thank you everyone for showing up and playing tonight, and everyone else who came later to just, I guess, enjoy the game and watch. But that'll be it for tonight. I'm probably gonna run another game in the morning tomorrow, around 1000 JST, so that's roughly 10 hours from now. So if you're free, please hop on in the hop on into
Ten
the
hours
session.
from now, it'd
Yeah,
be
10 hours from
1 o'clock in the morning for me.
now. Oh, you're American?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we have some Americans in here, we have some Japanese, and we have Europeans. This is the European time slot right now, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's good for Europeans. It's early morning for Americans or afternoon.
No, it is. It is. It's like 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. for Americans. It's
Yeah.
afternoon.
And then it's night for me right now. It's 12:35 a.m. All right.
Yeah, I'll probably be low key. I will probably be up when you do your next
We
campaign.
need to hang out sometime.
Mhm.
Sounds good,
Again.
Kiri. All right.
I'm just gonna chill in this
Weekend.
chat low key. I'm probably not gonna leave.
It's okay. You can.
Yeah.
A lot of people do. So I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here. Glad you all were able to have fun. And I'll see you guys in 10 hours.
Yep.
Gotcha.
All right, have a good one.
Night.
Goodbye, Dean.
Yeah.